What up, everybody? Happy Friday. Today we're going to be building a mid-range deck, so I'm very excited to bring you that. The commander we have here is Meria, the Scholar of Antiquity. She's 1 generic, 1 red, 1 green. Legendary creature, Elf Artificer. Tap an untapped non-token artifact and control, add green. Tap 2 untapped non-token artifacts and control, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. And I kind of meditated on this one to a degree, and I really had pretty much a really great idea of like building like a pro protection from red type of like mid-rangey playstyle from Meria. And the way that we're going to kind of kind of spurn this idea is just like the swords kind of, really kind of made this kind of possible. So there's this sort of fire and ice, which will actually give Meria protection from red. So that means we can play like board wipes and such, and kind of also offer some protection to our creatures that we do play on the board, and have them stick around. We can also play vehicles too with Meria, so we're kind of staying away from like the creature board, and if we do have creatures on the battlefield, we can protect them with the sword of fire and ice. So I think it kind of goes hand in hand. I'm very excited to kind of explore this archetype in kind of more of a mid-range playstyle with Meria. So we're gonna, and what I'd say with Meria is that I tend to play more aggro-like decks, like that are fast. They're like, they're just maximizing 2 drops, 1 drops. The curve is heavily skewed there, and it's really just about like putting out like a major force sooner than later, and kind of getting the job done sooner than later. But this one will be like more of a slow burn, and we're definitely be playing these swords that have offer protection from red and from green. That's what the Sword of Forge and Frontier does, and that's what the Sword of Fire and Ice does. So with that protection from red in mind, there's a good amount of like red kind of board wipes. So we can kind of get in there. There's also like an abundance of things that like will protect us. Protect our things as well in green. Maybe I don't have this one, Anger of the Gods. I thought I did. So that's a rare. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and craft that real quick. I thought there would be a chance that we didn't have it, but so Anger of the Gods. Anger of the Gods deals 3 damage to each creature. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. Fantastic. And so this kind of thus leads to our mindset that we can kind of clear out the board and kind of like gain advantage from our opponents in some way other than just dealing like direct damage to the face. We're kind of like going for longevity in this, and kind of looking for like a longer game plan. That's kind of like how I'd see characterizing this kind of setup. So we have Anger of the Gods that we're going to be playing. We're also going to be playing Brotherhood's End. So just to start, just type in end is fine. And it's a 3-drop, we know that. And there's Brotherhood's End. So this one will just go ahead and deal 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, or destroy all our artifacts of mana value 3 or less. So that's fine. Additionally, we're going to want Spiteful Banditry. And I'm also going to put Spiteful Banditry to the side because we're going to actually build like a lot around treasures. There's no way I don't have this card. Bandit? Did I spell it wrong? We're in Brawl, yeah? This is weird. Oh, I'm in 3 drops, of course. Haha. Just give me Spiteful. Spiteful. There we go, Spiteful Banditry. So this, once again, these are just red cards that deal damage, but as long as we have these swords equipped to our creatures, they'll be protected from red. So there's no effect, there's no, you know, kind of downside. It's just really nice. It hits the other stuff, but you know, we can protect our things, which is really nice. And like I said, I'm going to keep this to the side because we're going to definitely have a build around for treasures, because you know, we're going to definitely be getting there. But we are starting a little bit mid-ranginess here, so we're also going to have Burn Down the House, which is fantastic board wipe. Even when you get into EDH, you get like Blasphemous Act, you get the... there's also a nice exiling that you can, like, if you play from exile, you get like even more damage too. So Meria kind of fits that mold where there's a little bit of exiling. So now that we kind of have this suite of like spells that kind of deal like mass damage, we don't need like Cinderclasm. This is just a good start. My other avenue that I want to kind of explore is the avenue of Roxanne. I love Roxanne. So if you're not familiar with Roxanne, she's a 3 generic, 1 red, 1 green. She is a legendary creature, a cat druid. And whenever Roxanne enters or attacks, you create a tapped colorless artifact token named Meteorite. When this token enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. And add 1 mana of any color. Whenever you tap an artifact token for mana, add 1 mana of any type that artifact token produced. So, yeah, this one is a great enter the battlefield character. It's going to deal 2 damage to something, and as long as it continues to attack, it's going to create more of these meteorites, and they're just going to create mana for us too, which is wonderful. It also lets our like treasures, for instance, add for additional mana, so that is really nice. So yeah, we should be very excited about Roxanne with Meria. So I'm kind of interested to see how this will work. I actually like to put these two together for sure. So to get like Roxanne really cooking, we'd love to like double our enter the battlefield triggers, right? Panharmonicon is probably like one of those kind of perfect avenues here for Roxy, because our entering the battlefield triggers will be doubled, and it's also an artifact. So that's just really good for Meria because she can tap it from mana. In addition, this will also double up our artifact into the battlefield triggers as well. So it's multifaceted. Okay, so that's good. I also wanted to kind of play around with the Golden Argosy, which is happens to be a great mid-rangey vehicle. There's like kind of just like, it's like kind of like expanding your brain a little bit. These cards tend to work linearly. The game design seems to be pretty decent when you really get into it. Like these kind of cards just kind of make sense. They kind of sit to the side. They accrue like value, and they just kind of synergize with cards that also accrue value. Like they kind of just are very kind of similarly minded. They're slower in the case that they cost lots of mana, but you kind of have to have the build around the kind of the idea that if we deal damage to these things and we can like kind of stick around for long enough, we can kind of get into these fun things that will just really have a lot of explosive kind of characteristics. So we do like the Golden Argosy, so we're slapping that sucker in there. What does this do? Well, when it attacks, exile each creature that crewed it this turn, return them to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So that's creatures. So it's great for like, you know, your Italies, your Roxannes. Even if we crew some vehicles and they have some nice under the battlefield characteristics, we could crew those as well with the Argosy, and we can just have them come in at the next end step at our end of our turn, basically. So yeah, this is just like a very good like Itali card. Itali does very well with like Panharmonicon too. Just doubling up Itali triggers seems like a very powerful thing to do. And so we just kind of love to like kind of explore that with this shell. So kind of echoing back to our like damage that we're going to be doing, we definitely can have protection. There is definitely some ways to kind of get into this. There's at least a couple methods in green at instant speed. The Tamiyo Safekeeping is very good at doing this. We might not play enough creatures for the Smuggler's Surprise. In addition, Tyvar's Last Stand does this as well. Should have been like, I think it's an X spell, so maybe it just doesn't want to show up yet. welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Tyvar's Last Stand. So there you go. This one is just going to offer that protection and indestructibility. So that's the nice instant speed stuff. Off the top of my head, like if I type in indestructible, like if I'm looking for artifacts, this like the mithril coat kind of stands out. That one's going to be pretty decent for us. That's at instant speed too. Flash indestructible when mithril coat enters attached to a target legendary creature controlled. Equipped creature has indestructible. That seems pretty good. Seems pretty solid for us. We'll just pick up the one ring while we're here, I suppose. And I thought about the Might Stone and Weak Stone for this because it's like, you know, we're not melding it. 2 cards upon entering, a mana rock. Seems somewhat good. Doesn't seem like really terrible. I mean, you have to think we're definitely be playing Chimmel, so you know, I wouldn't be too sad about a Mind Stone, Weak Stone hit. You know, and with Panharmonicon it gets a little bit better, I suppose. Can't really blink it with anything else, but that'll be kind of like a maybe card. Plaza Heroes, definitely. We can probably get that in, I suppose. Probably want to, if we're playing all these kind of, these are the cards that are kind of synergizing here. Anger of the Gods, Brotherhood's End, all these damage spells. So yeah, indestructibility being offered on a land is pretty cool. Don't really need to have these lands that do that such. Is there anything in here? This Diamond Pickaxe is just indestructible in general. Brash Taunter, Soul Seer, Sulfum, Purphoros. Smuggler's Surprise is interesting, but Heroic Intervention. Yeah, maybe this is like kind of a Heroic Intervention type of deck, actually. But I really think these are probably sufficient already, these 1-mana plays, but we'll see. Toski, that's kind of an interesting one. Kind of, don't know how many creatures like we're really kind of building into, but it is an interesting choice, to say the least, with the indestructibility. Gets you and just kind of sticks to the board, can hold the swords. Kugla is kind of interesting as well. It's kind of a beater. So Pondrel, kind of interesting. I don't know if we're going for that kind of vibe. Xenagos, yeah, I just don't know if we're playing enough creatures for this. It's going to be like kind of more, we'll see how it goes, but I don't think maybe we're not playing enough creatures, I don't think, for Xenagos. Don't mind just slapping it in there for the maybe, though. It's just such a good card. Alright, there's Xenagos right there. So we'll just kind of, these are like the maybe pile. I don't want to make too many yet, but we'll put Heroic Intervention in the maybe pile too. That's fine. Things I do know is that we definitely want to keep Meria alive. And the ways we do that is like with a Tameo Safekeeping, Tyvar's Last Stand. You can also do this with little artifacts. I would suggest this kind of extends to all Gruul strategies to an extent, is that you definitely want to have like some protection of some sort for your commanders. While we're here, we'll just pick up some really nice kind of actions, some nice 0 drops for us that can kind of get us some value. These are good for Meria and probably the monks and the Mishra Bauble. In addition, you want to have the Lava Spur Boots. The Lava Spur Boots is just going to give you some protection there. You could even play like a little bit of Graveyard Heat. Probably my favorite is the Soul Guide Lantern. Just really solid against graveyard decks. You could even play just probably a License Hearst would be perfect because we're going to be doing some vehicle stuff. So we love the Lava Spur Boots to keep Meria. That's just a nice 1 equip ward, and that's just a nice one right there. And they get ward 1 for that one, and haste, which is nice. Leather armor is alright. Maybe I perhaps enjoy Heroic Intervention over leather armor in this instance. Just because the indestructibility seems really nice. Swiftfoot Boots. Oh, there's a Soul Guide Lantern, but I think we'll run the Hearst. That's fine. So we're going to get in the Swift Food Boots here in a moment. Arcane Signet is decent, but I mean, we're mostly producing mana with any 2-color artifact in general with Meria, so if it doesn't have an ability, it's not really it's not really our favorite, I guess. Defense Grid is kind of an interesting one. It really really shuts off our Azorius players, that's for sure. In Commander, it's kind of a riskier card because this affects anybody to be having any interaction towards, right? Like even your other maybe you have a player that wants to conspire against an opponent that's kind of doing some crazy stuff, but it's kind of restricted, right? So the defense grid is kind of an interesting one. I don't think we're going to be doing too much instant speed against the opponent, so defense grid kind of fits into our game plan, so to speak. Probably is not the worst choice. We could give it a try. Kind of fits into our long game. For instance, Emerald Medallion, I don't know. I mean, I think a Ruby Medallion looks a little bit better than an Emerald one at this point. But still, they may not be as strong as what they need to be, Might have just better choices. I did think that this actually card, Guidelight Matrix, might just be completely busted for vehicles. It might be another sleeper card for me. Even though it is not a vehicle itself, just the fact that it could crew a vehicle for 2 mana and a tap just seems really busted, actually. In our colors, I mean, we don't have access to the vehicle that the white vehicle that just go ahead. I think it's called the Patchwork, or one of the vehicles just goes ahead and crews the vehicles by itself and multiple during a turn, which is nuts. Yeah, we'll get the Howling Mine for some cards. This is kind of my favorite spot to be in with Meria. Just picking up all these cool 2-mana artifacts. This one will actually draw us a card, and when it's sacrificed, it will also draw. Limboss, don't think we're gonna need that one. Mesmeric Orb, and I think at the very least we play in the Mech Titan, because we'll just have some vehicles. This will be our very meme card. It'll be kind of sitting there and be fun to kind of resurrect for the wins. And yeah, we're doing really good. I mean, a lot of good fun building this mid-range things. If you enjoy this stuff, go ahead and hit a like and share with your friends. I appreciate it. Reckoner Bankbuster is perfect. Don't know if we need the Ruby Medallion. We'll take a Smuggler's Copter, that's fine. I don't think I got the Swiftfoot Boots yet. That was there. The Swiftfoot Boots are perfect for us. Very low cost. 1 equip cost, so Meria actually will tap this for mana. When she's on the battlefield, it'll tap itself to be equipped. It's fantastic. And we'll come back to the 2-mana artifacts. We're at the Iron Crag here. I just want to pick up some double strikers real quick. And, Leyline Axe, we'll definitely get one of those. That's sweet. Perfect. Yeah, that's beautiful. Double strike. And we got our Lizard Blades here. And we also will have our Phyrexian Dragon Engine. So yeah, these are just some nice double strikers. They work really well with the swords. They're definitely good payoffs. And, overall, yeah, I think we're pretty happy with that. Don't know if we want to add any other swords at the moment. Let's just see if any of the other swords offer pro red. Blue and black, red and green. Let's see if any of these other ones maybe I haven't crafted yet. Green and blue. And protection from instants or sorceries, so no. Protection from instants and sorceries. No, I think that's being targeted by them, right? Surely. So, yeah, I think that might be too narrow just to put in a Lizard Blades. Maybe if we play in other equipments that love double strike, like the treasure generators, maybe this will be better. So, but we'll definitely keep a Phyrexian Dragon Engine because we're going to get into the graveyard for sure. All right, so back to our little artifacts here, and we started. We're going to just go from 2 here because we just got there. And we're back at the Iron Crag. Soul Cauldron's interesting card. What is the Cryptics? That's a weird looking card, isn't it? Collect Evidence 3. Huh. So yeah, the idea is to build like, you know, things that sit to the side or have really good like, you know, value by sticking. So that way that our, you know, banditries, Burn Down the House, Brotherhood's End, Anger of the Gods, they get much better. And we'll also play these protection from red so that our creatures are protected from it. So that's kind of the gist of the deck so far. And now we're just going to get into the Iron Crag here. And we're not going to pick that up. We're not going to pick up a Stone Brain. I don't know if we'll tax ourselves. You know, we very well could. You know, we could get through that because we are playing Meria. And Meria generates a lot of mana. I don't think we'll need the Thran Power Suit. We will take a hearse though, of course. Winter Moon is probably pretty good for us. And if we want to be like kind of evil, we probably wouldn't be too sad about playing an evil card. I really don't mind it. You know, if that's kind of our modus. We could get targeted in like a multiplayer format, but you know, I think it's time we start being the arch enemy. I'm ready to start like kind of discovering what it is to be the arch enemy. And you know, my decks are always decent, but I want to know if like what it means to be like kind of really abusive, like in that manner, to see what will happen, you know, like really restrict the opponents from doing their things. Nothing really here comes to mind. I don't think I want a Circuit Mender. Yeah, it just offers a little bit of life in a card. There's so many artifacts here. I haven't even like really looked at them before. Abandoned Sarcophagus. Cycling. This creature can't block. Nothing too crazy here. Probably want like Haywire Might and stuff, so I'll definitely pick up some sweet 1-drop creature artifact cards. Little rampies there. Undural. No, I don't think we want that. Thran Spider is kind of an interesting one, isn't it? Definitely kind of fits into our thing and dodges a lot of these, doesn't it? Kind of dodges all of them except the Spiteful for the Burn Down the House. Kind of an interesting one for us, really. Makes that Power Stone token a little rampies. We will be getting into some gameplay today too, so don't worry, the deck is coming along pretty easily. I don't think we're into the Varnished Heart really too much here. Cloud Key, that'll kind of be like a cost reducer. I do enjoy a Foundry Inspector and like a Joyrus Familiar. We'll definitely do we want the Caravan? The Caravan is pretty cool, but we might be going a little bit bigger in this deck. We're going to be playing a couple low to the ground artifacts, but I think we, you know, maybe we just do the vehicle stuff. Maybe we kind of watch out for the board a little bit and kind of get away from the Inspector on this particular one. Let's try that out. Kind of makes sense to kind of go to the side a little bit on this one. I do like the Liberator. It's pretty cool. Metzlantel. Kind of a slower burn. Monument, also kind of a slower burn card. Palantir seems to fit our deck very well because we'll be surveilling into the grave. What else do we got, guys? Realmbreaker is pretty cool, actually, if I put in a bunch of Phyrexians into this deck. What Phyrexians have enter the battlefield triggers and our colors? I mean, what? Let's just go here for 3 at Realm Breaker. Let's just see what kind of Phyrexians we got going on. And I want the nasty ones. Whoa, okay, there's a couple here. But do any of them have enter battlefield triggers? Huh. The Capricious Hillraiser? Let me read Realm Baker one more time. Is it legendary Phyrexians? Oh, Praetor. My bad. This one has an ETB, the Foreign Clux. These other ones are just nasty boys. This one too. I don't think we'll be running Realm Breaker, unfortunately. Adaptive Automaton. Alright, we're back. Realm Breaker. Cool card. Relic of Legends. No, we don't need anything that really creates mana. Replicating Ring. Scrap Trawler. Actually, Scrap Trawler will probably be pretty good eventually for us, but not yet, because of we're missing a couple different components to sacrifice things. Sculpting Steel is kind of an interesting one, isn't it? This is like not even a legendary permanent, you know? I have like Sculpting Steel over the Semblance Amble. It just seems more useful. Yeah, none of these cards are they're just kind of commons. Nothing really too much here going on, you know? Sky Code of Luck is pretty cool, though. The Completion, Staff of Completion, if you want to kind of do your proliferation or draw, it's kind of a cool one. This card is a combo card for sure. Staff of Domination. Definitely, like, can combo with some untapped shenanigans. Don't think we'll need the Celestis. Don't really see too much here. We're not doing tribal. Aetherflex Reservoir seems like a good fit for us, actually, though. But it's like if you're playing like an abundance of low-cost spells, too. I think we're kind of there. It's more of a combo card. We could give it a try. Wouldn't be too bad. We are playing the Ring. How's Karn looking for us? I don't know. This is kind of an augmented card. I don't know what is augmented about it. Kind of a weird card, really. Pretty cool. I don't know if we need a Galleon. I would like to go a little bit bigger on the vehicles, to be honest. Yeah, the Golden Argosy is a good start. Got the Leyline Axe, perfect. Don't think we're going to be taxing Lithoform Engine. Does that copy Enter the Battlefield triggers? It does copy triggered abilities. Lithoform Engine, very, kind of pricey one, isn't it? The Forge, I think, is looking actually not so bad, but it's not my favorite card, to be honest. Just because it just can't play lands. It's a big kind of setback for it, to be honest. throne. Throne. No, it's kind of narrow. We're not like tribal. We're not doing tribal stuff. We'll definitely try a Surge Hacker mech though. I think we're going to be playing enough vehicles for that, at least I think. Solemn is pretty cool here too. Weatherlight seems great. The clock would be cool if we had so many ways to like play onto our opponent's turns. Enchanted Carriage is kind of an interesting choice. But we'll skip on that one for now. Karn Legacy Reforged. It's kind of interesting, yeah. Lots of mana. No specific enter the battlefield, though. Precursor Golem. Sick. Yes, Sky Sovereign. That is the card, guys. Great enter the battlefield triggers. Just fantastic vehicle. Just beautiful for our game plan. This thing is a battle cry, guys. If you play Hearthstone, it has a great enter the battlefield. Just comes to battlefield, takes something out, and then it gets into the face. The opponent's face in the air. It's beautiful. 6 damage into the face. To the face. And we're coming to the sickness here. So definitely a Chimil. Definitely Chimilian right now. So we're definitely going to pick that one up. It's a nice one. Chimil, the Inner Sun. Spells you control can't be countered. At the beginning of your end step, discover 5. Nice. So there's that one. Basically what Discover is we'll reveal cards from the top of our library. We do this until we exile a non-land card, and it can be a mana value of 5 or less. So you might get like a 1-drop, you might get a 0-drop, or you might get a 5-drop. You can put that into your hand or put it right on the battlefield, and that's at your end step. It's great. Little proliferator here, the Contagion Engine, pretty cool. A big 10-7 Stomper. I don't know about that one, but yeah, we're going to pick up a God Pharaoh statue for sure. And I'll probably just get rid of the Surge Hacker mech. I don't think we're going to have enough vehicles for it to be any good. Radiant Lotus? I don't think so. I don't think we need that. The Immortal Sun. That's a pretty cool one, right? Little cost reducers. We get additional cards. Seems good for us. Ugin seems very good for us too, just to like reduce all our colorless things. It's beautiful. Wormcoil Engine will pick that one up too, just a nasty monster. Meteor Golem is a perfect into the battlefield. I don't think we need the gift. Do we want a Platinum Angel too? I think it kind of fits into our game plan to an extent. We're doing some pretty nuts crazy things. How about the three-hold Thunder Hulk? Okay, it's based on its power. Has to attack too. Oh, what enters or attacks? Interesting card, really. Yeah, but I think we'll get a leveler here for this deck. I don't know if we need a Thundersteel Colossus. Sundering Titan. This card is not legal in Commander, so it is good for our deck in general, but yeah, we won't be able to seamlessly transfer that one over, so. But it does make sense for us. For sure. Get a portal. Excellent. These are just, colorless. They're not artifacts, so we won't be able to resurrect them, Emrakul is kind of interesting because we are building the graveyard, though. And it kind of like makes sense to play like an Emrakul, really, right? Playing mostly artifacts, not many enchantments, some creatures. Couple enchantments, but not many. So this thing would not be like reduced so much, right? There's so many different like card types. There's even battles now. So it wouldn't be reduced too much. Land, enchantment, sorcery, instant, creature. A couple of those. Let's see here. I mean, I feel like I just like kind of went through all the things that I really wanted, you know. But there are some vehicles we can get through too. We are not done exactly. Definitely, like for instance, an Eska's Chariot seems really nice. Push the limit, huh? Okay, so maybe we can get into the Surge Hacker mech. Let's do this. Let's add some vehicles. Yeah, Surge Hacker mech will do damage to other target creature or planeswalker based on the amount of vehicles we have. Welcome. Yes, we're doing great. Almost done building this deck, and we're going to be playing the match real soon, so just be patient. Boonmobile. Yeah, obviously the World Wagon is really good. This Velocipede is pretty nuts. The Eska's Chariot is good. The Boomobile probably fits as well. Probably fits what we're doing here. The Head Shredder is amazing. And I think that's pretty much our goodies, guys. I think we're pretty happy. Seems like we hit 100 cards on the nose. So I just have to add the mana now. Start with the duels. Get our Surveil land in, our Fast land, our Pathway, our Reveal card, our Pain land, our Slow lands. We could add creature lands, but maybe just 2. We'll do Stomping Ground, Rootbound Crag, The Verge, Stomp is nice. These are just very nice. And then it's, oh wow, I just saw an Arena of Glory. That's very good. There's that. Get our dual lands, Command Tower, and Mana Confluence. Very cool. And then we'll get a Mycosynth Garden. I'm not afraid to. We're going to play the Inventor's Fair. I really think like Plaza is just always good because such a low cost commander, and we just are just going to be producing the mana we need for it. We don't have too many colored mana symbols in our first plays, you know. Yeah, I don't even think we're really playing any mana dorks, to be honest. We might consider like maybe a halfling and a bird at the very least, just to like have a little acceleration. And we'll play 38 lands because we're at 40 now. Yeah, that should be fine. Inventor's Fair. Beautiful. Now we are looking just for our Prismatic Vista or Search lands. Gamble's cool. Yeah, there's just a couple more components to add. We're pretty much there. I'm glad I'm doing this because I saw what else I needed. There's a couple more things. Yeah, that should be fine. Fable Passage. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. This is a great time to be alive on a Friday. The best day. And now we need some pay life lands. These are great. They just kill you a little bit. I don't think we need this turn timber, but I'm not gonna click it out yet because we're still like in a mode where it's kind of adjusting the land count as we go, and I don't want to remove anything until we're ready to. So it looks like we kind of did it. We need our sacrifice, our red sacrifice things. So I need 2, 3, and 5. I need the goblin, engineer. I need trash for treasure. And I also need... What else do I need? I need Duretti. There he is, Duretti. And that is the deck, my friends. So it looks like we have 3 cuts to make. It's kind of easy for me. I don't care about this Mystic Forge at all. And Sculpting Steel can go. It's just kind of just an extra thing. I like the Platinum Angel. It's pretty cool. Does not have a specific Enter the Battlefield trigger, but it's just kind of like an interesting choice for us. Very interesting choice. We like the bauble? I think we like it a little bit. I'm not married to it though. I'm not married to the defense grid either, really. We're kind of already like protecting ourselves, and the heroic intervention can go. I think I'll be alright. So now we just have to trim away some of these basics, and we're so good. Alright everybody, so this is the deck, and I love it. I just am a big fan of this deck in general right now. Yeah, I just probably love to just put a video out just like this of this particular deck, and I call it like a more mid-range style because basically my decks usually kind of go into a very like point A, point B, point C style where I'm just kind of maximizing like the 1s and 2s, and I'm really just trying to like, kill the opponent as fast as possible, right? And I'm not really like interacting with their board too much. I'm just like trying to like, get in, like overpower them with like brute force, through the power of the creatures or the vehicles, right? This style is kind of a slower burn, and it definitely wants to reward you for kind of maximizing the value of a card. So for instance, a Spiteful Banditry, this could impact a player's board, like all their creatures on their battlefield that could be lost at once, right, with this particular card. And that's one card doing that is really good, right? So that's kind of the idea. Now these are red damage spells, but they are red, so we can get around that if we play cards like Sword of Fortune Frontier, Sword of Fire and Ice. We can also give our things indestructible, for instance with like Tyvar's Last Stand and like Tamio's Safekeeping. So also the Mithril Coat can give indestructibility as well. So we have these kind of things that kind of protect us from these cards, and we also have things that don't sit on the board directly. They sit to the side. They only come to the board if we crew them with other creatures. So like these vehicles are impervious to these damage spells if they're not crewed, because they're just sitting to the side. They don't, this damage doesn't interact with them at all. So they're just perfect. They just stick there, off to the side. They're just kind of like immune and just kind of ready to like get in there when you're ready to. In addition, you're just playing like some really high value Enter the Battlefield trigger cards. Panharmonicon seems really good with this kind of this value idea that we can, play a card like Solemn Simulacrum, fetch a couple basics. How many basics do we have? We still have a pretty decent amount, it looks like. So we're pretty happy about it. So yeah, that would be a great, thing to double up. Even this Golden Argosy is like another way to double our or get more value from our enter the battlefield cards as well. So overall, Roxanne kind of just helms this thing. I'll just put like Roxy over here if I can. Let's just get her over there. Roxanne seems like beautiful. Sky Sovereign kind of sums up this deck style pretty well. And then you have this really nice kind of artifact value here. And Chamil kind of heads this up. So this is how I would kind of organize it. And then I suppose you have these really nice kind of artifacts that protect Meria. Such as the Mithril Coat. That's like kind of the idea, and these swords kind of fit into that as well. And of course these vehicles. Yep, we have the vehicles over here with Roxanne and Sky Sovereign. So yeah, that's kind of like how I'd sum it up. Xenagos kind of sits to the side too, this indestructible thing that will give haste to our creatures too. I think it'd be okay. I think so. I think it would be good. I mean, how bad could it really be? I do have to get one more land. There's also another land that kind of crews your... It's called a mech hanger. And I'll probably actually play that over like one of our other colorless kind of plays. Let's see. Take the casting costs off. And after this, we're going to get into a game. Mech. There it is. This is beautiful too because you don't have to have a board to crew this. You just have to pay 3 and a tap, and your vehicles can start attacking or blocking for that turn, which is really nice. It'll actually become a creature. So we're at 101 now. I feel like we could probably just take a forest out and just say, let's go, baby. Meria midrange. Let's go. I don't know what this is like I was just thinking about this last night. I was like, God, I can't wait to build this. I was almost going to wake up early to sit at my computer and just start like doing stuff. But I was like, just wait, man. Just be patient. No red mana here. We have the Anger of the Gods. I guess we'll keep it. I guess so. I'm going to kill you, stuff opponent. Unless we get mana screwed, which is possible. That's what happens when you start doing fun stuff. Oh, here we go. Smuggler's Copter. Oh, I could have played the halfling there too. But I couldn't have cast the Anger of the Gods though that way. Great. Really need a land here. Oh no, stop. Cyclonic Rift, you bastard. I'm willing, I like this though. No, I don't like that. That's kind of scary. It's like, I like this. No, I don't like this. I like that Arena's giving me a hard time because then I know I did good. I know I did good. Let's do this. I can't even target him with this. That's so stupid. And they're really giving me a hard time in this game. Yeah, we're dead. That's okay. We'll scoop this one up. How much do we need to Platinum Angel? Artifact Factory? I got an achievement for doing absolutely nothing. Okay, we'll just add another land. Okay, game? Thanks. Oh, the Platinum Angel rip. Wow, look at this colorless life form here. I wouldn't mind like a 1-drop of some sort, a 1-drop artifact, but we don't have too many of those. Let's see what we can fish up. Ah, there was a bauble on top. Give them a couple cards right now. Give ourselves a chance for an additional play. Doesn't seem that bad. I would like just like a 1-drop here to go along with Meria. So that would be very nice. Stomp. Okay, we didn't get it. Alright, well, we're going to play our girl. We're going to deny them some cards. Put the stops down so we can tap the Howling Mine. We're good. And I think they're going to kill Meria now. I think the Thran Spider can kind of shore this game up for us. Can get into the ring. I have an interesting hand. Let's see, let's kind of map this out a little bit. If Meria lives, we'll have 4 mana available immediately. If we get an untapped land, we'll have 5. With 5 mana, could play 2 3-drops. Okay, they're going with the Susa to make a card. Do they really want to sacrifice these? Well, that's an easy sacrifice, right? The Enduring Vitality. They have to be tapped. Oh, it's a lot of value. Okay, they're going to swing with that 3/3, I suppose, now. Oh, they can still make plays. That's very good. Good plays, opponent. I don't really know if I want to juice their graveyard. I do want to kill this baby Lasaga, though. So what I'll do is I'll tap this for mana. And then we'll first kill that sucker. Try to get into a land with this guy Light Matrix, because I draw immediately. I don't know why I'm getting mana screwed. It's really annoying, actually. It's kind of fucking with me a little bit. Don't really need this, do I? Might be bitter later. Red and blue. We don't need that. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to an interesting thing so far. I don't think I was too greedy with that mana, but maybe I was. They have lots of available mana. Oh man, that's so brutal. Really needed that last mana drop. Oops. Yeah, I even had a Howling Mine. I gave myself like every opportunity to draw lands. think the deck will turn a little bit. It's just kind of giving me a rough go. Thanks. This thing is just mega value. I always like playing against this card. It was always very solid. Yeah, if I could get like a hold of like a burn down the house, this would be pretty good for me, right? It looks like they're going to do the thing. Very good for them. Awesome. I'm gonna just check my land count and make sure I'm not tripping. I know we have at least 38 lands total, even with like multi-face land cards. Just dead on board though, right? That's fine. Welcome everybody. Welcome to a Blake Scholar Magic stream. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I'm having a good one. I know we have a cool deck. Just kind of getting smoked right now. I don't know if you played Meria before, but she's lovely. Lovely card. Great mana producer. Just good colors. There's nothing really to hate about it. We are at this point we are immune to things with the ring, to damage. I think this loss of life, I think this kind of I think it gets around that. So I'm gonna go for my Meria, of course, right? Howling Lion? You Greed Zord. Oh, I guess they're just gonna sacrifice one of their creatures and kill Meria. That's cool. That's fine. We do have the Mech Titan too. That'd be kind of fun to kind of get going. And now the opponent is just kind of unable to finish me because I have protection. I suppose I could scoop, but we'll play it out, see what the future held for us. Haven't run into any swords yet. Kind of run into some interesting sequences. Just didn't connect with the mana on that one. Just kind of got mana screwed like twice, I think. Even though we drew like a whole bunch of cards, so yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. I just want to make sure we're not running like 36 lands, because that would be low. But I think we're pretty good. 35 here, plus the multi-phase land card, so 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 lands. 39. I don't know if we're like a Toski deck, supposedly. Let's just make sure we have all the lands we need. Fabled Passage is available, Prismatic Vista. Don't know, is there any other clever lands that I could foreseeably run in this one? We have the Mech Hanger. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty solid. Oh, Den of the Bugbear is pretty cool. Silkenzon, that's a nice one. Ah, the Tunnel Grinder, that's fantastic too. I forgot about that one. That one's great. Matrix is pretty sweet though, right? What's that cost? Okay. Alright, this will be the deck I post. I'm gonna play like 3 games total. We're gonna count this as our final draft for now. This will probably be the one we present in paper. And yeah, that will be the Meria vehicle deck. I definitely wanted to like be more mid-rangey. I kind of want to like develop that style in my arsenal. It's kind of a slowish one. Nothing really going on here. Looks a little bit better for us. And we can wait on the mine on this one. We don't have to just kind of drop it immediately, you know. Oops, I just missed a 1-drop because I'm just like kind of excited about this one. So we already played one. It should be fine. We should, with Meria, she can just kind of put that onto the battlefield. Just pretty easily. Yeah, we're not going to give them cards this time. This is like the beauty of Meria. We can go Meria, can go mine to boots and equip the boots all in one turn. So it's really nice. Cool opponent. We'll put all the stops down for the miner. Just a massive turn for us. They're gonna get their rampies though here. Gonna send in their stuff. I think, would they send in their pilgrim? It'd be kind of psycho, wouldn't it? Golden Argosy and Eska's Chariot's a really cool combo. You can play both of these next turn too. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Wouldn't mind like a sword right now. What do you do, Mr. Samat? Ew. Opponent, what are you gonna hit? My Howling Mine? Brutal. You dog. Oof. Yeah, so I think it's probably the play is just the Golden Argosy and this guy here. So Chariot first is fine. Doesn't really matter what we tap down. I thought we would have enough mana. We can still Impulse. In this manner, I wish I did the Argosy first, but we have a little bit of protection now. What is their speed? Yikes. Really gearing up for it. This is what we really need to find our like Brotherhood's End and just wipe this thing down. Kind of fits perfectly what we're trying to do here. Solemn. Damn, just dead again. Sucks. Oh, they're so wide here. Squirrelside Legion's Landing. Guess some mud's coming down sooner than later here, right? They got a little bit of a buff. An interesting one here. Oh, jeez. That Giver of Runes is spooky. There is some. There's some. We'll be trading these toxic flights. Who has first strike? This fool. Wow, they're gonna get stronger. That's spooky, huh? Wow. So this is once a turn, right? Okay, once on each of your turns. So we're gonna give this pro green. What? I thought a trigger was only once each turn. This game is so freaking stupid sometimes. That's what it says. It says it's only once each turn. Didn't it trigger when it entered the battlefield? I had a feeling that some stupid thing would happen to that. My only out is like this, finding that board wipe. Nothing. Oh man, what a mess. Max speed is that's an interesting mechanic. And so they entered the battlefield. They started their engines. Okay, so that doesn't count as. Okay, I get it. I thought we'd had all the kind of things we wanted here. Maybe gamble. Gamble would be great. Let's get rid of this one. want an Ox of Agonis too. And I still want the Leyline Axe. Of course. Yeah, Gamble will help us a lot. Thanks, yes. Thank you, Banjo. Yes. We are like-minded. I was on the same track as what where you're at. I'm like, what is this all about? It does make sense now. That's what it calls. They start the engines, then they get the trigger from the damage. It's fine. Totally understand. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, what is this guy? He's a toughness is 4, so he dodges the anger. That's not really what we want to see, do we? Howling Mine once again. Kind of a sad Howling Mine, to be honest. It's really not my fave hand, really. This is not really what we're looking for, guys. It's a little bit better. That seems somewhat interesting, actually. Up with Gear Pour, huh? Give opponent some cards, yeah? And myself a little bit of cards, too. What's going on? This guy's pretty spooky, huh? Start your engines. You have no maximum hand size. Max speed. If you draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Sick. And they're playing some sick artifact creatures here. The Hope of Giripor's nasty boy. We will have to put down our... oh, that is very good. That's kind of like the ideal for us, really, is kind of that when you're having like the 2 Meria artifacts on curve. Because you're just like rolling into your Ichor Wellspring here. And just continuing the train. Good mulligan. Super solid. Doing well. Okay, very well. So it'll be fun when I equip my sword here to this, because when I equip the sword, if they let me equip the sword, are they going to sacrifice that thing? It's possible. They do. Yeah. This is a vehicle, so yeah, that kind of gets through, huh? They just totally stone bricked me. That bricked me, man. We'll just thin this out a little bit. No attacks. They love Halloween Mine, don't they? It's like their favorite card. Scry too. Chemil. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? This advances me the most. This could eat up some counter magic, right? Yeah, if I equip this enchantment will split. Pro blue means that this. Okay, that makes sense. That's a nice card. I wonder what they're gonna do now with a lot of mana. Apparently they didn't use any of it. That's pretty psycho, isn't it? Wow, that's a lot of cards, guys. Full grip. I really need a Cavern of Souls for this deck too, that's for sure. Gotta try to kill this fool, huh? Guess we just go for it. Wow, gets through. It's pretty cool. I think it's gonna blink it out. No, resolves. Crazy. Interesting one. But we're pretty far behind, huh? I really needed that sword to resolve, jeez. Does that mean we're gonna get a Chimel off? I'm surprised like a River's Rebuke isn't happening here. What we'll definitely do is we're gonna probably trash for treasure the Sicker Wellspring for the sword. Try that first. Let that go through, that's pretty psycho. And then I will try to equip this to the Meria. Cyclonic Rift, huh? We're trying to do the thing. It's gonna be hard for them to keep their commander on the battlefield, and they just blew their Cyclonic Rift on a sword. Still could have like the River's Rebukes. We have a decent amount of lands, we can kind of replay our stuff here. And right now we're up against Venwext, Verbost Host. Venwext. The flyer doesn't be too scary. More flyers. Ooh, interesting flying tribal there. Dang, they play a lot of creatures actually. I mean, the sword looks pretty good right now. One man trying to land a Chimel here. Go again. Try this again. Boommobile's pretty good against all these little guys too. Wash away, huh, opponent? Very well. I'm afraid of my life total somewhat. Well, they should probably play their commander. Pretty sure they need to get value from that. They countered my sword about 1,000,000 times, so I couldn't get the stupid enchantment off Meria. Wow. Nasty. Hearse. Interesting. This thing's a beast. It's gonna be like a massive guy. Wow, that was like really easy to resolve, wasn't it? This one not so easy, looks like. Brainstorming. Crew 2, crew 4. Okay. Oh shit. That's good. And in the gate. What a game this has been. Flare. It's good, man. Solid stuff. Jeez, opponent. You're really doing the thing, huh? So it looks like we're just gonna die to the Psychosis Crawler. It sucks. Not bad for a 5-card hand, though, to be honest. I kind of get the idea that we're a little, like, kind of short-handed in 1-drops, too. But you could see, like, a card that would just enable our artifacts here would just be wonderful. Yeah, this thing's gonna kill us. Very close to death now. What a card. We're gonna be dead to our mind here in this flyer. Opponent, but that would kill me. No, opponent, what have you done? You've let me live. Nasty thing. Poor Meria, she just got totally whack-a-mole on this one. Alright, so, I mean, opponent, you've put me in an awkward position here. Kragavan? I don't think for this deck, but this seems good. Yeah, I don't think the Mech Titan core really fits this deck, but we are playing vehicles. I really wanted to feature the Mech Titan core deck too, but maybe that's just not the case right now. I'm okay with that. I just don't think we're ever going to get this thing off. Let's add like a Utopia Sprawl though. That seems good. All right, we're gonna get some victories here. We're gonna take home some dubs, baby. Yeah, probably like a Haywire Might. That's good idea, Banjo. I think I will add that next. We'll add a Haywire Might. Get a little bit of enchantment removal here. You know what? Let's just do it right now. The queue can't even figure out what to do with us. I think that's even a better idea than I was thinking like this Striker Rich for like our Trash for Treasure and Durettis and such, and like our Goblin Engineer, but I think it's okay. I think we're just gonna do and run the Haywire Might for that enchantment removal. Yeah, we'll at least get some sort of kind of interaction there. And yeah, this Slag and Line Axe is also just like kind of extra credit. It's just really good with the swords. That was kind of like my idea, is that it would go well with the Phyrexian Dragon engines. Like this double strike ability to double strike these is just paramount. The thing about these though is like, you know, you can't really run like other artifacts, for instance, that like can equip as well, like that are red, because they'd fall off. Like for instance, if you can't put a Lizard Blades on something that's equipped with a Sword of Forge and Frontier. You just simply can't do that. This commander's so good. Rocco, one-on-one, he's really good. You can imagine maybe in like a multiplayer format, it would be much harder to navigate the Rocco. And it's like, do you feed the Rocco? Like, do you give it like the food? You know, it's kind of probably a big mistake, right? I love watching the Rocco players. It's just like, god dang, all of a sudden they got a lot of stuff going on. Ooh, that's a really good hit too. I mean, this is kind of a vehicle matchup, isn't it? Surely we're playing that from the exile, giving them a food and a buff. Guess now he's kind of getting out of range though, isn't it? I think this is just like a head shredder. Wow, Incubation Druid. Whenever a player plays a land... Okay, so they're beefing that up. That's pretty good for me. Thought they were going to get this out of the range of what I'm about to do to them. Oof, Reservoir. So it looks like I have to burn down the house now and give up Meria, which is kind of sad. So I have 7 mana virtually here. And if I play this like so, I'll still have double red. I can actually probably play both the hearse and the boots, it looks like. I'd rather have the hearse down first. We're not going to be attacking with our homie here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still available. Let's see what this does. I want the red. If I do here, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll still have 5 available. Okay. And now I just bomb the board. Probably swing in first, right? No, I have to have Meria to do this. Alright, do it. Have to get rid of her, unfortunately, but just what it is, man. I mean, we have the advantage, right? 3 to like, you know, God knows how many. And if they don't play Rocco here, I can go back to the Meria and I can play the Reservoir. Or no, it surely goes away. It doesn't stick forever. But yeah, we can do this. And then we can actually probably get the World Wagon going. We're doing it. That was a crew 4. Yeah, we'll have to go like this. Yep. No lands, bummer. Put the boots on this time. Give our girl hexproof. Welcome everybody. We're kind of doing the thing right now, to be honest. This guy sucks though. Really sucks, man. Let's impulse draw first. It's pretty good. No enter the battlefield on there. That's really sad. Okay, so that's completely useless. Drop this, baby. Yeah, that gives us a little power here. It's very close. This can actually swing. Let's impulse one more time. I mean, I won't get to enter the battlefield. It's just a blocker though, right? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Get a card off of it if they want to swing. That's 2 exiles. It's really nice for them. They're searching for lands, I suppose. Ooh, that sword sucks. That sword really sucks. Look like I get to block him this turn. Yikes, bro. They're at 11. But they're pro colors here. Alright, deck. I really have some really good hits. I have some massive cards. I have portals in here. Surely you're not going to give me just 1-drops. They keep feeding me these, like, into the battlefield cards. They just don't do anything for me at all. Alright, let's keep hunting. Gotta just keep going here. Land. This is very bad. Very bad. pro green, pro red. Those are my colors. Useless. That blocks everything I'm doing. Dang, man. Do I want to kill that elf? No, we'll block the Norn. No, I can't block it. Alright, Oppo. Oh god. Can't block at all. Farewell would be devastating. Lorn's Escape. What a mega card that is. Wouldn't mind a Haywire Might to get rid of that sword. Got a lot of chances. Portals and Phyrexia is blocked. A lot of my good cards are actually blocked. Anger of the Gods. Ah, hell yeah. Fuck that. Oh, protection from green though. God, if my hearse had a little action. I could kill it. It's going to take a lot of my mana. But that would be a way to kill the Nord. If I was just loading this thing up from the whole game, it would be much stronger. You know? It's unfortunate, but we can kill this fool now. They're gonna buff it up by 1, 2, so that would be 10. So I would need to put in 8. Seven. No, they can't buff it up. It's just 6. Right? Oh, I thought it fought too. God, of course it doesn't fight. That'd be way too buff. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's okay. Happens. I was thinking of Primal Might. Trash for treasure? Haywire Might. That's pretty decent. Yeah, this guy, whatever. Great. Let's just send in this sucker. They're at 11. Let's just do that. Do we want to send in this homie? Fuck it, let's go, baby. So they are going to give it up. Oh my god, Blake. I played it from exile, of course. Let's put this on this Roxanne. Completely psycho game so far. What's up, everybody? Hell yeah, it works. That sword was a bitch. Thanks, Banjo. Yeah, you got this, buddy. That was great. This is really a headache, though. This Norn is killing me. But we got some life. This Immortal Sun has been great. What a card. Wow, that's pretty special, yeah? See, these Rocco players are fantastic. They have some really nice tech for their commander. They're always doing some really cool stuff. These vehicles are really strong. Look at all the gas I get here. Yeah, the Boommobile unfortunately isn't gonna get there. The Anger of the Gods is pretty good now. They have to give up their Boromir anyways, right? I think it's really solid, actually. We'll just give up the Halfling. You know, we can float the mana from the Halfling, or we could even crew one of our baddies here. This is just a crew one, right? We could look for things first, but let's just do this, see what happens. Wouldn't mind getting that Panharmonicon back. Okay, so that's how they're gonna react. It's just throw off their Boromir, that's fine. Alright, so we don't have any enter the battlefield things going on, but we can start impulsing, kind of see what's happening in the world. Cultivator's Caravan is cool. You know, we could give haste to something else. Like we can Mycosynth Gardens. Something in this manner. It would be... I don't think it would be tapped either. Does this tap? Oh, it must be tapped, yeah. We could hunt for an artifact of some sort here. We could look for something. I bet we could find something nice. What? I don't know. I kind of like the leveler. Kind of love the leveler. Does fucking have indestructibility though, stupid. This game is so ridiculous sometimes. Probably still just cast it though, right? For some action. I don't know why it wants to tap all these other things for. Keep my artifacts, man. Take out this thing. Why? I'm gonna take out this thing actually. This sanctuary is kind of annoying, isn't it? You're putting Tamio's safekeeping on that. What a monster. Ooh, that's a 9/9 leveler. I can still Lavaspur boots that if I wanted to. Don't think we're sending in our homie here. We keeping some stuff back. Play a bird. What's the crew cost on this? Pretty high crew costs all around. This thing's definitely, I mean, that's just like a useless thing. Gets nothing done. And we're going to be timing out here. I think we do want to play a bird as like a blocker though. And probably go with a lower crewer cost. But we have to take this turn off. We're going to protect our leveler here. Farewell's always a choice. Greater hoof. We'll lose to a hoof. Okay. What are you gonna take, opponent? I need to kill the Elvish Norn. Swords, man. Swords is a hell of a card. But they gotta get through that boots. No. How do they do this? Swords of Plasher, my leveler. You monster. Gamble. I like gamble. Surely this can't go wrong, right? Hold up. Hold up. Oh man. I thought that card would look so much better right now. Push the limit. I'm surprised it doesn't look as good as it does. I feel like it's just gonna Brotherhood's End them, right? God, this game has been really a slog and a half. We have to force them to block here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, they scooped, baby. My God, what a game against a Rocco player, huh? That was just grinding him out. Wow, we ground out a Rocco player. Incredible. So I'm going to play a Winter Moon game. Let's see how many basics they're running over there. And what do they nerf about this? Oh, it only triggers twice each turn. Okay, excuse me. Wow, lots of basics. More than me. It's crazy. Alright. Go for Meria. I have to rethink this card. Got a lot of non-basics. Yeah, let's just swing out of here. This is not the card that we want to play. Probably be better off with Blood Moon than that. Yeah, play Blood Moon instead. Alright, I think we said we're going to play 3 games, but we're running about 5 now, so this would definitely be the last one. Win or loss. I think we win like 1 and 3 with the deck so far, so pretty good for a first draft actually, considering the decks are very good against playing against, and we're pretty, we're trying something somewhat new. I think this is the time where I need to kind of embrace this new play style, right? And realize it's a little bit slower. And that's okay. We can probably get there with a brotherhood and with this kind of keep. These cards are just amazing. Kind of spooky when I play that tapped, right? So I guess they go to 2 speed here. Took a 2 for 1. It's pretty good, right? Crew 4 on this one? Gotcha. Man, if Meria was a 4-3 like a Grease fan, that'd be so sick. Mesmeric Lord, push the limit. We'll see if we can get there. Just take him out in a swift turn. Will they drain us? They're doing the thing. Put their guy in the graveyard. Oof, they got all the aristocrats. We need another board wipe here. Mycosynth Garden, eh? Oh, there's the anger of the gods. Unbelievable. That was the card we needed, bro. It's just trolling me. Can they get through a 3/3 elf? It's looking good. I do need to kill these guys though, right? Vehicle. Start the engines. No vehicles, man. That's sad. That's so sad. Alright, we're looking for a good push to limit. This would be the one to get with the Mesmeric Orb. I need any vehicles, really. I have a decent amount. It'll get much better, too, when we move to Commander. We'll get the Reaver Titans and Cybertron and Thunderhawk Gunship, all the battleships. It'll be beautiful. Oh, no. Am I dead? Oh my. Oh, disgusting. Oh. I'm not dead though, right? Don't think I'm dead. I'm dead. Dead on the money, like Exacxes. This stupid Mesmeric Orb. I don't know if I'm running push the limit. It looks so cool though. Just not getting enough things in there. Nice. Oh, they just have a free sack outlet. It's wonderful. Man, I just got by my own cards. Ah, they come to see my loss. I have the viewers and they see my losses. It's okay, it's a learning stream. That's what you'll learn about this channel. We're all about education here. We have the Ox, we have that Dragon Engine. Any other unearthed cards? Oh, of course. Yeah, I've been kind of neglecting some of the better unearthed cards. There's even the Wanderglyph is really good. Okay, we're at 101 now. I don't think the Reservoir is really going to be too jiggy with us. It's alright. So what are you all building like right now? I know one of our viewers is building or has an Umo deck or an Omo deck, which is that Simic everything counters. And then someone was building AC, that Serpent. So I'm just kind of curious what you're all working on right now. I mean, you're not going to interact with this fool very often, are you? But maybe we could do a little bit better. It's a little faster, at least. And this Palantir might get under them. That could give them some headaches. Yeah, we're doing the same thing, opponent. We're doing similarly strong things. I wonder if you just go right for the Palantir. Probably. So I'll teach you a trick with the Palantir. If you want this second card, just get rid of your first one. You know, that way you'll draw it. But I don't know if we really want to draw an Itali. I mean, that with the Panharmonicon's pretty busto though, so I guess we just leave it like this. They'll let me. They'll put that to the grave. I mean, I could have had them take 7 too with the Itali, but we wouldn't lose. We'd lose it. Oh god, this is looking disgusting already. Mystical Dispute. Any day now, opponent. Panharmonicon Boommobile's pretty cool. I don't think we're gonna die necessarily anytime soon, but this would be 2 mana available. It really doesn't. I mean, we'll have protection, and we can loot, but that's about it. Probably makes the most sense to do it though. And just keep this up. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna keep the Tamiyo Safekeeping available. Those look like some nice cards for them to mill. Pharaoh's statue is pretty cool. Are they gonna let me draw? If they do, I probably want to put that on top, right? Yeah, they just take 9 to the face. It's brutal. I don't know how much they're gonna want to mess with me. Okay, we will be able to protect our girl, looks like. Huh. Wow, massive tech, huh? Man, Shadow Spear's busted. Okay, so great. Great. We need to get Meria back online. Just 4 in the air, man. Brutal. Each time. I mean, maybe I could have waited to do this, but get rid of a land. Yeah, we don't need that. We have 30 life, so wasn't too bad for them. Ow. Sylvan Safekeeper is so good, huh? They'll probably do that right now, right? Roxanne. Oh, they got Mystical Dispute open. Is it 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Damn. Take that. Be kind of like bait. Wow, that's very good. Yep, you still encounter Nadu out the wild in this this queue, which is kind of nuts. It's probably like the top 5 card like ever made, like literally ever. Yeah, I really needed to add a Cavern of Souls to this deck too. They're kind of exposed though, aren't they? But YOLO. Oh my god, a portal to Phyrexian. Don't need any of that. Opponent. What are you gonna do to that, brother? Guys, I'm doing the thing. They can't stop it. They're dead. Shroud. Oh, you're gonna get some triggers. They can pack that? That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Do they have the mana? They do. That's so stupid. Agite or Ox of Agonis. I'm dead though in there, right? Damn. I guess it's the... Sure. How about an Ox? Sure. Of course they get it into a pact of negation. So crazy. That's theirs, the Lost Jite. Oh my god, I'm just popping off. They had probably a couple outs there, right? How's his Blood Moon looking? I think we're pretty much dead anyways, though, right? Trash for Treasure would be pretty good. Get back in the portal. And we're just dead to this 2/2 buff, right? There, and the counter. Oh, that's just Tamiyo's. Too scared. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite there. Can't even get into the juice. Oh, they had packed, so they had to pay this, right? Makes sense. So I assume they're still just swinging, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they'll have to keep it back though if they think that I have an untapped land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, they're just swinging in. Yeah, I'm one off. Damn, so close. Wow, that cat, dude, this card, oh my god, with that, insanity, bro. Just absolutely crazy stuff. Yeah, I just think we kind of lost the action here, huh? Roxanne doesn't look very good in this deck right now either. So we can kind of fight a little bit here. Can kind of like maybe look around. Do it again. Wow. They have so much life. What a bummerooski. Alright. Not much more to do here. Damn. Alright, we'll scoop it up. Nadu. Yeah, we kind of did get today. We did kind of get gotten by a little bit of artifacts action. So the might was very good to kind of deal with that. Is there any other way we can kind of destroy or interact with artifacts? I mean, you have pest infestation. A braid kind of gets there. Ancient grudge. Surely there's a lot of way to like destroy artifacts or enchantments. Pick your poison, is that one? That's a pretty cool card, isn't it? That's an each? That card's amazing. Kind of like that. Very versatile. Cheap, too. Leyline Axes kind of looked like underwhelming, I'd say, for this deck. Can look better in these other circumstances for sure, like more equipment-based decks. What a game we played tonight, guys. Thanks for joining me throughout the night, just popping in, giving me some advice. I think we definitely have like a pretty cool thing going on here. So yeah, let's just do this. Sure. We're definitely gonna look for like probably just like a trash for treasure, I suppose. The Wanderglyph is very good. We'd probably look for like a Goblin Welder if we were playing in a different type of format. But the glyph is very good to kind of like loot these things in and get value. Blue is always a hell of a card to play against the blue mages, you know. But we have a window, so that's nice. They might regret that. Ichor Wellspring is very good to, you know, just to sacrifice with trash for treasure too. I love these instant speed ones for Meria. Great protection stuff. Mossborn, that's a sweet one, huh? I'll have to take care of that. Kind of spooky stuff, right? some sort of stick there. Sensing a little bit of a stick. I can try to do that. We could try to smash it because it looks like there's some sort of stick on the meteor golem. And if it doesn't work out this turn, then we'll have to try next turn. Yeah, I don't see any enchantments yet, so I guess it's going to be the might. Okay, it resolves. Fantastic. So we're sending in Meria too. Feels pretty good. Definitely need a meteor golem that loot. Looks like they're swinging in. That's Vigi too. Wow, this card is awesome. What a sweet card it is. I am afraid. I am very afraid. Let's do this. Don't need that. Well, let's impulse on this and get a little action. Yes. Do they do anything in the graveyard? Oh, sure. Oh, I already played land for turn. What a goofball. Well, the moment of truth. Brutal. I guess I should just kill my Meria here, right? It could get worse for them next turn. I could always trash for treasure Portal to Phyrexia. I'll have to take this damage, huh? Okay, just let it go. Spooky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, basically, right? Alright, let's see what happens here. Draw 3 cards, wow. What a card that is. Super good. We gotta try, right? Wow, Altawara. Can I make it, no, you control. Okay. I'm curious. I want to see what happens. No, thanks to my creatures. Nice. Anything decent in there? Meteor Golem's pretty good. Yeah, I would probably, if I could do that over, get the Vault of Wanderglove, because then I would have got definitely some action there. I don't know why they're printing so many cards with these 4 toughness now. It's so brutal. I mean, I don't play Bolt, but just so brutal that they're out of range of so many things. I mean, does this card really need to have like a 4 toughness? It's got all this stuff going on already. Do a portal? Draw 3, right? Hilarious. I'm gonna die to this thing. Yeah, I'm dead to it. So it's recast it, keeps swinging on me. Cool stuff, opponent. Cool card. Loot. Alright, we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully it ends up well. We're just adding the Hope Liqueur just to kind of get a little more interaction against our blue mages and I was pretty happy. Banjo had a good recommendation for Haywire Might earlier to kind of include, and that served us really well. So, yeah, we love the artifacts for this one, of course. Free mulligan, that one. Still slow. Kind of similar to the first, isn't it? I like the grinder though. It synergizes well with our deck. Love to put stuff into our graveyard. Brotherhood's End. Does that hit their stuff pretty well? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll keep that one. It's 2 or less, or mana value 3 or less? Actually wouldn't mind blowing that up, huh? Get a card out of it too. It's kind of funny. A 1/3. Oh, that's gotta go. They just draw cards off of that thing? That's crazy shit, guys. Yeah, we'll just blow everything up. No, we'll just do the 3 damage, it's fine. I know we get a card out of this, but we'll use it as a mana rock. Maybe we'll sacrifice it later. Luckily, that's an alchemy card, huh? It's Artificer. Dude, Krosky's has got to be playing this card soon, right? Creatures you control deal combat damage to player whenever 1 or more. Whenever? Has 3 toughness. Okay. Pretty nice stuff here, pretty nice stuff. Could always Boseiju this fool. Cavern, that'll be the last thing I really need to add to this deck. Oh wow, they are full speed? Jeez, this is crazy. Well, we need to find an answer then, huh? It's too late. Well, Aether Drift, honestly, the set doesn't suck. I mean, they have great cards from it. It's just the uncommons and the rares, like other than their Hallmark cards below. What's up, everybody? We're having a wonderful Friday. I've been grinding this one out. I did like it. I think I kind of, in theory, it was nice. I'm still kind of like trying to hone this play style a little bit, but it's really hard not to like kill this stuff off when it's just like so nasty. I might want to like perhaps add a little more single target removal, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're kind of just like out there in no man's land, aren't they? They have 1 mana available. Are they just totally screwed right now? And what happens if I go mech first and they like pierce it? Then I'll just be sitting like a duck. Alright, I guess I gotta do this, huh? Let's tap our mana down. Play around Pierce. Shasta Resolve, right? I think we're doing the thing, kind of, you know? Vaughn, I'm never out of it. Did you see this draw? We're never done. And we got the mech. We're never done. We're going to discover off of this Tutankhamun. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I think I want to kind of save this for the... I want to discover a little bit better though, right? So if I tap like this... Yeah. And then I'm good. I'm not discovering yet. Probably want to kill this thing, right? Probably. Now I'm going to discover... Well, this homie. Yeah. We're going to swing in with this if we can. Might. Vaughn, you came at a good time, but I think I'm done. I'm done, brother. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Oh, that felt good. That felt really good. Yeah. This is the idea I had, was that I could play mid-range. I could finally do it. I could finally get out of that comfort zone of kind of aggroing every time and trying to get into these like kind of sweepers a little bit. So that's what we kind of did. We made like a sweeper center deck. Got a couple sweepers here. We even have banditry. That's kind of like was kind of a nice one too. That's kind of one you could sink into. But yeah, it was pretty fun. We definitely struggled for most of the game, but yeah, the concept is you just get these vehicles, they sit to the side. They don't interact with like your, destroy spells that do damage, like to mass damage to the board. And then you just kind of, you're okay with Meria dying because you just recast her and start over again. So, thanks, boss. Well, I'll see y'all soon, alright? I'm going to be heading out for the day. Have a great Friday. Take it easy.